Check out some Valvoline highlights of what was a tricky second practice session here. And Mount Panorama has thrown all the conditions at the teams this weekend. And it was relatively dry at the start. Teams all out there on a Dunlop dry slick tyre, and it progressively got worse and worse. And it started at the very, very top. That's Cam McLeod sharing with Cameron Hill, and very lucky to get away without that being a more major moment at McPhillamy. Did some minor damage down the right-hand side of that car, but they didn't lose too much running. As a result, they'll finish up 22nd in the session. How about this little moment here for Jaden Ojeda? And is that the moment right there that changed the track conditions for a few drivers behind? That little puddle was enough to cause one major moment, and it was this one. Harry Jones, first time at Mount Panorama in a supercar. Have a listen. Oh man, that is a hefty hit. Thankfully, Harry bounced out of that car okay. Never made it back to the garage. He went back to the transporter and spent some time with the physio. And that car is being worked on as we speak. Hopefully good to go for practice 3 in the morning tomorrow. Then the rain started to really set in. Scott Tyre would end up topping this session. They got just the 9 laps in. David Russell, second in the session, got 19 laps in. And yep, 1 or 2 Repco Brollies out there today. Further down the list, Zach Best. So a driver who's returning to the sport, only got 2 laps in this session. Jack Perkins, his teammate, got 3. So Blanchard Racing deciding that it's best to keep these cars where they are the safest, and that is in the garages. And that's pretty much the story of the session. A lot of quiet time on the track. Finally, we saw some running towards the end, and Scott Tyre will set the headlines here today, quickest in practice 2.